Alright, let me level with y'all for a second. This LUFENIA sucks. It kind of does. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not Sephiroth. That one will forever be the worst to me. However, this one still kind of sucks too, because there's only two ways to deal with it. I mean, yeah, okay, first of all, let me open with this. I know this is supposed to be LUFENIA, and orb conditions are there for you to bring at least one specific character that has whatever prerequisites it needs to finish the orb. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about that. However, this one is specifically for Dispel units. I only think there's like 3, unless you pair up a bunch of people with Vanille's E-Sphere. Otherwise, your options are Beatrix, who just came out, and if you didn't get her, well, I guess you have Vanille, who you will have to carry very hard, but she's old and good. Then you have Cyan, and since everyone and their mother probably almost skipped him, you know, I mean, good luck, I suppose, with him. You might be able to do it, but I haven't seen anyone that can. There's also Vayne, if you put the E-Sphere on him, and anyone else that has an E-Sphere that can insta-break. So there's that. So there's only 2 real ways. That, the Dispel, or, well, I can't forget about Cloud. But he only gets the 1 buff off, and this leads into my point. You either have to bring your Beatrix, carry a Vanilla super hard, or never let the bosses play the game. What I mean by that is they don't get a turn, ever. If they get a turn, it's kind of done, because here's the problem. They eventually get buffs that, okay, whatever, with the defense and offense, whatever that kind of buff. But then there's the Brave regen and the HP regen, which is a problem because then they'll murk you in like 2 seconds. And if you don't, like the healing buff is all the way in the back of the buff line. So if you bring someone that only does single dispels like Cloud, then you're gonna have to waste so many turns just focusing on that one, only for it to then heal it right back up. And they heal a lot. Like, this is one of those LUFENIAs, I believe, where they really wanted you to pull for the person on the banner. Like, a couple other ones were kind of like, oh, okay, like Syrians, you didn't need him. He helped with the battery for when they're in the red aura. That was pretty much all. But this one, they were like, nah, I mean, you can bring Vanille, but good luck. Cyan, I mean, good luck, I suppose. Hey, but here's Beatrix. Her LD takes off all buffs. You don't have to worry about that now. But whatever, it sounds solid. Anyway, I chose the they never get a turn. So for my team specifically, we got Cloud, Lightning, Experience, and then Ami, friend unit, with the brothers as summon as always. Because they're a favorite of mine. They're probably going to be sticking around like 90% of the time until like divine stuff shows up. But that's for a later date. In any case, Cloud's here for Dispels, which comes from his World of Illusions weapons, which every Cloud should have, especially if you have them for a friend unit. Because, come on now, it's really useful. Why wouldn't you want like a unit that can dispel things and it does heavy damage now? Like every attack. Let's be real now. In any case, then we have Lightning, who I don't really think I need to explain her. She's the main, well, she's a third of the main reason of why the bosses never get a turn. Because you see, because she keeps breaking everything and stealing turns and going super quick, the bosses don't really get a chance. But she can't really work too well unless you have someone else to switch her out with. Because in this case, she'll run out of steam if you keep trying to do the whole quick turns strategy. So that's why Ami is here. Because, as everyone knows, it can bleed turns into oblivion. So, for me at least, the best strategy for that was switch out Lightning at some point while her skills are still relatively high, and then go into summon immediately. Delete all the turns, use Cloud's LD to delay them occasionally, but don't use all of them at once, because then you're just wasting them. And then that's pretty much it at that point. I don't think there's really much else said as far as this one goes, because you either bring the Dispel party with Beatrix, carry a Vanille, or whoever other Dispel unit, or never let them get a turn. You can. It's either or I guess both if you're that kind of person. And as for a third with this Cloud and Lightning team, you could probably almost bring anyone. I opted for the battery route. I could have brought Rude or literally any other battler, but I chose Syrian because this man is on the bench, and I did not purple this man for nothing. But he's still really good because even though he doesn't do a whole lot of damage, he helps the damage of others by battering them consistently. That man batteries like every move. He's really good, but it's just the time glitch. Just other people around him, so everyone's kind of like, ah, whatever, we'll see. But he's fine, except that long EX animation that does almost nothing, but whatever, that's just a personal grievance. But yeah, the battle becomes pretty bog standard if that's the thing you're going for. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Enjoy the rest of the video and please stay safe out there, alright?
せないよ。限界を超える。
頑張ろう。切り裂く。そりゃあ蹴散らす。受けろ。焼き付けろ。蹴散らす。この盾で星を降り注げ。この盾で受けろ。仕留め。途切れさせないよ。切り開く。どいてくれ。僕だってできるんだ。切り開く。切り裂く。そりゃあ蹴散らす。受けろ。焼き付けろ。蹴散らす。蹴散らす。いくか。受けろ。仕留め。息を合わせて。
寝ていろ。
星を降り注げ。限界を超える。切り開く。途切れさせないよ。運が悪かった。
切り開く。
途切れさせないよ。
切り開く。
途切れさせないよ。大切じゃないものなんてない。思い出の中でじっとしていてくれ。